So many people are wrapped up in the post-war consensus, and at the conference that we did here in Texas with Stephen and CJ and Paul Gottfried, who is Jewish, by the way. Right. We did this conference, and that we talked a lot about the post-war consensus. This is something that people, right, the people that attack us, like, all these guys do is talk about the post-war consensus, but the way we summarized it, I was telling Stephen Wolf this, like, we were talking, like, how do you describe it in like one sentence? And I said, all right, what's the post-war consensus? It's that everybody and everything I don't like is Hitler. Right. Everybody and everything I don't like is Hitler. That's it. And so our entire moral framework is based around 1930 and 1940. And every bad thing is Hitler. Every failure to confront the bad thing is Neville Chamberlain. And Saddam Hussein, Hitler. Vladimir Putin, Hitler. Donald Trump, Hitler. Right? That's the only moral framework that we have that is operable. And so if you dispense with that, if you adopt the moral framework of our forefathers and of Christians before the 20th century, right, you can look at these things and say, all right, here's a group of people. They're not Christians, right? Some of them might be, very hostile to the Christian faith, right? We have to be wary of them, right? We have to not allow them to have power in our culture and destroy Christian culture, but that also doesn't mean, therefore, that we have to treat them as this existential threat that are enemies. They're just other people that are not like us,
right? And
our laws will protect them, and that's the way America was.
They should be treated fairly, but they don't. They get to ride in the car, and be treated respectfully in the car, but they don't get to drive.
It's like having a family, and you have foster children in your family, right? You wouldn't even give your own children the credit card or the family budget, but you're definitely not giving it to the foster child. You just take the credit card, do whatever you want. No, the Christian religion has to be central. It has to have cultural hegemony, and part of that cultural hegemony is the moral framework that we follow. That marriage is good, family is good, murdering babies is bad, pornography is bad, sexual degeneracy is bad, and we won't allow that to be subverted. Right. That's one of the fruits of secularism. And what secularism isn't just we have religious liberty now, everybody can decide whatever they want. It's to say that there is no religious hegemon, right? There is no religious foundation in a society. It's a free-for-all. And you can understand why Jews as a group would want that, right? Because now Christianity, there's a Christian cultural hegemony. I won't feel like there's this powerful majority group that I'm living as a minority in, right? It makes you feel more comfortable, right? So you can see why, right? When you look through and see, okay, all of these different academics that supported secularism, right? That's why they were. Did you know that they were Jewish?
Right.
It's like, well, it makes sense why.
Yeah,
right.
Of course.
You don't want Christianity to be the potent moral force in the society
because it's not your team.
Yeah. Of course
you're not going to co-sign the victory of a team that's not yours.
Exactly.
Of course, you're going to be rooting for your own team.
Yeah. So you can see why they pursued it.
But then the Christian just has to be aware of that.
Exactly.
You have to realize.
It doesn't mean you hate them.
This person, I don't hate them. I'm not wishing ill for them, but they don't want my team to be robust and strong.
Yeah.
Because it's not in their interest.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? Well, it means that I can't make them team captain.
Yeah.
If they don't want the team to win, I can't put them on the team and much less make them team captain. But that's what Christians do.
Yeah, what secularism is Christians end up doing that.
Christians are constant, Judeo-Christian, and then the tail actually wags the dog.
Precisely.
Like, emphasis on Judeo and, a
Christian
minor, a little Christian.
Yeah.
And so...
Because, what does that do? It is, and Stephen said this in Ogden. Right, Judeo-Christian actually enhances and supports secularism.
Yes.
Because that's not a real religion.
No.
That's an amalgam of two opposing religions. And when you say, well, I believe in the Judeo-Christian God, well, that isn't a God that exists.
That God doesn't exist.
Right, there isn't a Judeo-Christian God. They don't have a triune God. Jesus is not their God.
Right.
And so what it does is it subverts Christianity because you can't say Jesus is Lord.
Right.
You have to say the lowercase g God of the civil religion is Lord. right? In God we trust is lowercase g in that case.